started 1 for 7 from 3.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the 14 of 34. I mean, just kind of just tell them to keep shooting and just kind of be the staple of what this team's going to be about.
Absolutely. I thought, we kind of said it in the press conference the other day, following the red-white scrimmage. There was just a little bit of nervous energy, a little hype, maybe a little too wound up. And I thought when they settled down, I thought Jalen Moore, it's the joy of having retention. Jalen and Sam, you could just see in the shoot-around. They walked around. They were totally sure of what we were doing. And I thought they got us out of the gates. And then I thought Bryson early on made some shots. And then, in practice, our two best shooters are Jadon Jones and Bryson Godin. And Jadon's out, and then Bryson was out the second half. He tried, and one time down the court, I knew he couldn't go. But I thought we settled into it. 23 assists. I don't care. Sometimes it can be worse. Sometimes when you get a lead. And I thought we continued to share it and space it. I thought the other stat that really stuck out to me is I thought they had 5 offensive rebounds in like the last 4 or 5 minutes of the half. I think we were up 21, and I think they just got a bunch of offensive rebounds, and they cut it to 14, and we addressed it half. They only had 2 offensive rebounds in the second half. So I think we did a better job there too, and I thought we took care of it. We had 8 turnovers at half. We had 12 for the game. And 23 assists, 12 turnovers. We did some good things to build on, and we got to get better in some areas, obviously.
Mason and Jesse.
Porter, what'd you make of Duke's debut? It seemed like he did a lot of good things, moving the ball and also shooting.
Yeah, he was solid and confident. He looked, that's why you want get some older guards. So that was the one thing, all new guards, for us. And there was some things we were going to get better at communication-wise, but I just thought, Duke looked like he's played a lot of games. He looked like he was older. He was, I thought physically, defensively, he did some really good things. I thought the 3 guys, Duke is 6 assists, no turnovers. Jeremiah is 6 assists, 2 turnovers. Kobe's 6 assists. So it's 18 assists, 4 turnovers between those 3-point guys. And so, but yeah, Duke looked like an older guard, and it was great to see him step in with confidence and making those shots. We need it. And that's what we want to do, like you said, is to space it and continue to use that 3-point line.
Porter, you mentioned Jeremiah, 16 points for him, his first game, obviously, in his collegiate career. Just what stood out to you about the way he played, but also what can he build on from a game like this?
I just think the unknown for him, unknown at playing at this level, but man, he sure is electrifying. He really can go downhill, and the thing about it is he just kind of all of a sudden you look up and he's got 5 rebounds to go along with 6 assists and 16 points, and that's a lot of good plays in there. And he's going to continue to grow situationally, what we need and everything, but he can go downhill. And I thought that was a problem early. We were kind of not getting – they were really physical and switching some things, and I thought – when he got in there, we started going downhill more. The thing about when you crash as many guys as they did, they were really just crashing the glass. You can get out and run, and he gets the transition going so fast. I bet you had a lot of his assists in that transition, and that was great to see.
Porter, just going off the Jeremiah's performance, can you remember the last time you had a true freshman who was ready to contribute like this?
I was trying to think when was the last time I had a true high school senior do this, because he reclassed up. He's really a true high school senior. So the answer is no. We've had some freshmen come in here, but I don't want to have a pun here. Please, it's not a pun. But he really didn't have much fear coming in here. He's confident, and he's just got to continue to learn and grow and do it. But first time out, first time as a college player, he did a lot of good things, and we can build on all of it. As a coach, we're gonna you put that in the bank and you go back and go, where can we get better? And so a lot of things to build on, but I can already see a couple areas we're going to get better at.
Well, defense is always so important to you. They only shoot 35%, and I know stats are not always what you look at. What did you think of your defense?
I thought I thought we took them out of a lot of stuff we did. I think the one thing was guarding the ball. I mean, I think they were athletic and strong. They were unique with 5 lefties, and I can just see this, the drive, lefty, you keep going like this and turning the corner. They just kept on driving left and getting us, and I think we got to guard the ball better. I think when we started getting in our plugs a little bit better, but, you know, when you take them out of their stuff, then you got to guard the ball. And I thought that'd be the one really criticism. But I will say this, it was like 4 minutes left, and we were talking about analytically, like we can't just give up 10 points the last 4 minutes and let them get to 70. And I think they scored 2 down the stretch in the last 4 minutes. And I think that was a positive that we continued to guard hard. I thought we had some, I thought we guarded for the most part. And even when we had a 4 or 5 possession kind of a dull offensive run, I thought our defense got us going, whether they got a steal. I remember Mo having a really good steal. I remember Duke getting a plug. I'm always talking about our defense creates our offense. I thought we did that when we were in a lull offensively. We got a really good play that led to a transition, a really good steal that led to a transition. So we got a lot to build on. We got to guard the ball better. I mean, that's my biggest takeaway from our defense is we've got to guard that ball.
Have you ever played a team with all lefties before?
Not that many. I've had teams with a handful of lefties, 4 or 5, but I've never. That was a lot. I mean, 5 out of their top 6 were lefties, and they were really, and it's unique.
Sharp and Fulton.
Yeah, you were able to go deeper into your bench today, especially late there. What did you want to see from those guys, and how do you feel like?
I thought Glenn did a nice job. He got a couple rebounds in traffic. He got us going. I thought Glenn, he had 3 assists too. He got to the paint, kicked it, got transition, older wing. I thought Glenn did some good things. Fears came off the bench. I thought he did some good things. I think Dayton came in, made a couple plays or 2. You know, we'll get Jadon back. You know, we hopefully in a couple weeks. I don't know how long he is. It's a back thing. I don't know how long. So I'll find out. But you know, he's actually been playing really, really well for us, Jadon. We're gonna need to be deep. And Mo. I thought Mo gave us a great. I think Mo, when he came in, got some offensive rebounds. He had a block. How many blocks did Mo have? You know, he had 2 blocks and 3 steals, and 6 defensive rebounds in 9.5 minutes. Great stats for backup. Man, I thought Mo did a good job. You know, 6 rebounds. Hell, he had 5 fouls. Man, he's really putting up the stats. That's his one thing we've talked about him. I didn't realize he fouled out. I should have known that. I think he did right there at the end. But 3 steals. So I thought Mo gave us some energy. Bench did well. Those 3 guys off the bench did some things. And, you know, keep cultivating Dayton. I thought Dayton came in there and he did a couple nice things.
Well, you mentioned Sam in your opening about retention. He finished with 15 boards. Just what did you see from him crashing boards?
Just he was great at what he's good at. And I just think that's such a key. He's great at what he's good at. Tough, rebounding, blatant defense. It's so funny. He was really mad at that turnover he had because we were getting him in the pocket, and he's been doing such a good job of reading that. If the guy doesn't come up, go in there and dunk it. And I know he really wanted just to pass, but he had a couple really nice backdoor passes that he's when they started overplaying that he's feeling way more comfortable throwing. You know, he had that assist to the back door. Thought he did some really good things. 5 for 6, you know, 11 points, 15 rebounds on 6 shots. He was great at what he's good at.
And you mentioned Mo earlier. Just how big is having somebody like that come off the bench and be able to match that energy?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, well, he's not – neither one of them are these just post-up threats like, hey, we're going to run a duck-in play for you. They're not that. We had that, like – but defensively, they're more active. They're way more – I mean, 3 steals, some blocks, disruptive. He probably – I'm going to look at the tape, but I'll bet you he altered a couple of shots too with his length. And so way more active defensively. You know, it was good to have that activity on there. And he does. I joke about the fouls, but – you know, in tight games, you know, you can't have 5 fouls in 9 minutes, and that was an issue with him, and I think he'll clear it up. But for him, I thought it was good to get back playing because he played on that broken foot all last year, had surgery, was out all summer. So it was great for him to get some minutes back and produce.
Any additional questions for Coach?
All right, guys, thanks.